Okay, well now we're going to try to look to find the nth term of a geometric sequence. And before I read the directions, let me refer us back to what we determined as a formula that we can use to find a specific term of a sequence. And that is an equals a1 times the common ratio raised to the power of n minus 1. So let's take a look at what we have here. And so we got write an equation for the nth term of a geometric sequence of 96, 48, 24, and 12. Well, I know A1 is going to be 96. I'm going to be able to plug that in. But I've got to determine the common ratio. And so I'm looking here, I'm going to take, if I take 48 and divide it by 96, now you're going to find that that is equal to a half. So I could either have 1/2 or 0.5. And let's see, we're going to verify. Well, we know this is a geometric sequence, but I just like to be in the habit of verifying it. And so if I take 1/2 of 48, that's 24. And if I take 24 times 1/2, well, that's going to be 12. So our equation that we're going to write then here is AN equals 96 times 0.5 raised to the power of n minus 1. And so that checks that off. Now it says to find the 10th term of the sequence. So if I'm going to look to find the 10th term, then I've got A10 equals 96 times, so I substitute in 10 for n in this AN, times 0.5 raised to the power of 10 minus 1, or to the 9th power. So we got A10 is equal to 96 times 0.5 raised to the 9th power. Okay, I'm going to jump over here to a calculator and perform this operation. So hold on and we will get there shortly. All right, I'm over here on my trusty TI-84 calculator. And if you recall from the previous slide, we're looking to find the 10th term of a sequence, which we have the formula was 96 raised to, times 0.5 or 1/2 raised to the 9th power. So let's plug that in. So I'm going to go 96 times, I'm just going to put 0.5 in parentheses. Hit the little caret button, raise this to the 9th power, and we're going to hit enter and see what we get. All right, 0.1875. Now, if I wanted to take that to a fraction, let's talk about how I could do that. I can hit right over here, Math, choose option 1, which is fraction, hit enter, and then hit enter again. And that tells me that 0.1875 is the equivalent of 3/16, or 3/16. So the 10th term in the sequence that we're dealing with, well, we got a sequence of 96, 48, 24, 12, common ratio of 0.5. The 10th term in that sequence is going to equal to 3/16, or 0.1875. Can it get much better than that?